Hey guys, how's it going? How are you doing? I hope you are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Sheila Divine's channel, what is up guys? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back. Sorry about the daily message. I just felt like I was really off, so I just cleansed my area. Asked Archangel Michael to come and protect me, because that's never happened before, and I didn't like the feeling of not being able to really express how I felt, but I don't know if there's something in that message that you guys just weren't supposed to hear right now, or if it literally was the other side. I don't know. It's just really weird. So anyways, I have cleansed my station, cleansed myself, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. So guys, what I've been doing this week is really wanting to tap into the angel numbers. Like, I know that I could do a whole bunch of different little videos for you guys about what each of them means, but I just felt like my time and my energy is spent just doing it really quick, and kind of talking with you what I know the angel number means. I have a cheat sheet that I did place on my community tab, so because I have literally probably the last 6 months been seeing these numbers, and I literally had to look them up and make not an understatement, but make what is that word? Oh, I can't think tonight. This is crazy. I had to really do my homework on it. I had to really tap into it because, like I said, I was seeing these numbers all the time. I'm like, what is this number? Why am I seeing this number? Why am I seeing this number? And it's like every day that I'm seeing all these numbers, like everywhere. So I'm like, okay, clearly the angels are trying to tell me something. I need to do my homework. I need to write this all down. I need to see it. I am that type of person that I need to see things to figure it out. So I was like, I guess I'm not the only one, because I know a lot of you have been seeing numbers too. So I felt like, if I just do a quick video, then you guys will get a better understanding of what it is, what you're seeing. And so that's the point of this video. So feel free to timestamp if you guys want to. That would be awesome, because I'm not going to do it just because I have too much to do. But if you guys want to do that, that's fantastic. That's fine. Okay, so what is an angel number and why are we seeing the angel numbers? That is the most common question that I get. So why you see an angel number and why are you seeing all of these numbers is because, from my understanding and everything that I've been through, it means you are coming into alignment. It means that spirit is trying to tell you something. So you're kind of in this place like I was, like, okay, so we know that we're coming into an alignment. We know that we're coming into our power, and we know that things are changing in our life because we can feel it. But what else does it mean? So it's kind of a manifestation thing. It's like undergoing a spiritual awakening. It's like you changing from the inside out, sort of. And as you're changing, the angels want you to kind of understand that, I had all this planned out. It's kind of this thing where the angels want you to understand that you are changing, but you're changing for the better. That's the thing. A lot of people are like, I don't feel like anything's happening in my life. I don't feel like, life is working for me or life is happening for me, but it's the total opposite. So before I just, keep going on and on, because I can just talk forever. Okay, so I'm going to go through what I have in front of me. If it resonates, great. If you get an understanding of it, even better. Like it, share it, timestamp it if you must. If you just timestamp the numbers you have been seeing, that's fantastic. But I'm just going to go through what I have jotted down. There is more than I'm missing, but these are the numbers that I have been consistently seeing, so hopefully it helps you guys. So the first one, and one of the most common ones that most people see, is 111. And 111, when you keep seeing it constantly all the time, it's kind of like spirit's coming through and saying, we need you to be in a place of being gratitude, like being grateful for where you are, being grateful for your experiences. It's kind of like when you see 111, the angels are coming through and saying, you may think that you don't have anything, or you're not where you want to be, but if you flip it and you see it from a different perspective, you someone is looking at you right now and seeing that they wish they were where you are. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of being grateful that you're exactly where you are right now, because someone else is wishing that they were where you are. But I don't want to get off topic. So 111 is being grateful for the journey, being grateful for where you are, keeping positive. I can't stress that enough. When you're in a negative mindset, you will keep attracting negative things to you. I never understood that. I went through months where everything was like negative, 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 and I was a negative person. Now, I haven't always been positive and upbeat. I get in my moments too, but I couldn't figure out why. I couldn't figure out why I was going through all this negative stuff until I just started switching my mindset to being positive and upbeat no matter what I was going through that day. And that's when the shift happened, and I started seeing 111 all over the place. So when you see 111, the angels are just coming through and saying, look, you have been keeping your thoughts positive, or you need to keep your thoughts positive. You need to get, like, it's keeping your mindset positive versus negative. Does that mean that you have to be positive Nancy all of a sudden, or, 24/7? No, because being happy 24/7 is probably not healthy. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not happy 24/7. I'm content, but I'm definitely not happy all of the time. But I feel it's more about being self-aware. It's more about understanding that, even if you're having a rough day, even if you're having a bad day, it's a bad day. It's not a bad life, right? So be really self-aware about why you're feeling what you're feeling. And that's kind of what the angels are coming through when you see 111. When you send out to the universe love and light, the universe will respond positively to you. Versus when you are upset, or when you're negative and you can't see that God has a plan for you, or you're just not motivated, you have no goals, you have no ambitions, you have fear, you have worry, you have doubt. When you manifest that, when you think about that, because what you think you create, right? So when you start thinking about that, you're telling the universe that's how you feel, and the universe is projecting that back to you. That's what I'm saying. And I know you guys hear this all the time. It's kind of like, watch what you think, because what you think is what you create. So when you see 111, keep in mind that if you're sending love and light out, the universe will respond back to you with positive love and light. But when you project fear and worry, you're telling the universe to project fear and worry back to you. So just be cautious of that. So 111, to wrap it up, is being grateful for the journey you're on right now, being positive, or keeping positive as much as you can. Like I said, it's not all of the time, but I really feel like having that positive mindset is definitely going to help you keep moving forward. Be very self-aware about what's triggering you, about what's going on in your life. And again, when you're responding to the universe with love and light, the universe will respond back with love and light. And if you respond with fear and worry, you're again telling the universe to respond and give you opportunities with fear and doubt in them. So that's kind of what I have been learning with 111. Please feel free to add more in the comments, so if I'm missing anything, but I kind of just wanted to do a little bit on each of them, because I do know that some of you are like, what's this number? What does this mean? So obviously I'm not going to get into the full version of every one of them. But please, if you have a different understanding of what these numbers are, or if you can add something to them, please do in the comments, because I want to make sure that everyone is getting the answers they need. So I'm not offended if you guys want to add to the numbers, or if you think that I'm wrong, or whatever the case is. Like I said, this is just what I know and what I have done my research on. So it's not gonna... There's if you go on Google right now, if you go on YouTube, so many people have different definitions of what these numbers is. So it's really hard to pick down, but this is what I go by, and this is what has worked. So moving on. So 1111 is very significant. 1111, right off the hop, a lot of people know it's a twin flame number. Okay, so I wanted to start there because I'll get into all the other reasons 1111 you're seeing. But one of the thing is that yes, the twin flame is 1111. So what I feel is when you see an 1111, it's kind of a sign to the angels to say, your twin flame is making his way back, or making her way back, whatever the case is. But right now it's like you're becoming a better person, like a better version of yourself. You're becoming a better person, and that's what's going to help bring this union back into, like, that's what's going to help bring union back in together, is when you work on you, when you become a better person, when you become a better version of yourself. So yeah, the twin flame journey is 11/11, but it's not all just twin flame, okay? It does mean that you guys are going to be reuniting or having that reunion soon, but it also goes into like this huge, I was just reading up on it before I started this video, it also goes into like this huge death about, you know, just becoming a better version of yourself, and that's how everything's going to come together. So I don't want to get into that. Maybe I can do a video of that, you know, another day, but that was the one message. What I found really interesting with 11/11, which I didn't know, is that if you're seeing 11/11, it could mean that you have a deceased loved one who is trying to send you a message. I didn't know that, because I've been seeing 11/11 a lot lately sometimes, and I'm like, wow, that's kind of amazing. Like, now I'm going to pay attention to that so I can call in whoever is trying to deliver me a message. So that's interesting. I don't know if anyone's going to get anything from there, but okay. So some of the other things that I have written down here is 11/11 talks about more fulfillment. Okay, so it talks about the angels coming through and saying like, hey, we're here, we're trying to grab your attention, we're knocking on your door. You know, when you see 11/11, it's a wake-up call. The angels are coming through because they want you to open the door to change, to opportunity. They're trying to walk you through that awakening. They're trying to open your heart to not only the higher self of other people, but it's like opening up your heart to the higher self of you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when you see 11/11, it's all about opening yourself up to becoming a better version of you, which isn't easy. And I totally get that it's not easy, but at the same time, it's like, we all want to be the best versions of ourselves. So when you're seeing that number, you need to know that not only are you on the right path, because you're definitely on the right path when you see that number, but it's about, you know, taking that step back and that time to just enjoy life. Taking that step back to say, you know what, I need to make these changes. I need to allow this opportunity to come through. I need to listen to this wake-up call. I need to open this door to change, to opportunities, to my heart, you know, because there's so many more doors that are about to open for you, and so many more connections that are coming through, that some of you are holding on to things that you're better off letting go. So I feel like with this whole 11/11 thing, it's like spirit and the angels are coming through and saying, when you see this number, like, it's time to step away from what you think you know, and step away from what you think you need, in order to get what it is you actually need, which is not easy, because when we're holding on to things that we think that we need, we lose out on what we're supposed to have. So I feel like if you're seeing 11/11 right now, one of the reasons is because you need to pay attention. You need to realize that this is a wake-up call. This is a chance for like a do-over. This is a chance to go to like change course and go to where you guys need to go. Okay, so know that change is hard, change is scary, but you are on the right path to your spiritual awakening. You're on the right path to where you need to go. But I feel like if you're seeing 11/11, you need to accept that and allow that in. Okay, so 222, this is the universe is calling you. When you're seeing 222, the angels are coming through and saying like, it's time to take action. You've been sitting around far long enough, you know, it's time to remain positive. So if you're saving 111 and 222, that's definitely continuing to be positive. Positive thoughts, focus on believing in yourself. That's huge, guys. Self-love, self-healing. I've been saying that for weeks on my channel. When you're seeing 222, that is the angel saying like, you have to continue on that path. You have to continue moving forward and believing in you and loving yourself and healing yourself and doing what you need to do to be the best version of yourself, right? So as you're focusing on believing in yourself, I think the one thing that you need to be asking yourself is, what is important to you? No, okay, so yeah, so it's like, what is important to you, not important. What is important to you versus other people? Because if you're constantly worried about what Jack is going to say or what Sally is going to say, or you know what I mean? If you're constantly looking for validation in other people, you're really missing and truly missing out on what is truly important to you. So if you're seeing 222, the angels are saying, hey, you need to take a step back, you need to reevaluate, you need to regroup, and you need to understand that your opinion is what matters right now. What you want in your life, whether it's a goal, whether it's an ambition, whether it's, you know, going to the next level, whether it's changing careers, whatever it is, it's like your opinion is the only opinion you should be listening to right now. Okay, so don't be out seeking validation from other people, because right now you need to take action on becoming a better person. You need to take action on becoming the best version of yourself, because you're hitting this new beginning. You're on this next path. And it's like, some of you just have to breathe in that fresh air. Like, this is a second chance. This is an opportunity to just evolve, to grow. Okay, so that is what 222 means. 2222 talks about keeping the faith. That's what the angels are saying. They're coming through and saying, when you see 222, we want you to keep the faith. We want you to trust that everything that is happening to you right now is happening to you for a reason. That everything that you need in your life is going to work out. Might not always be an easy way, but life's not supposed to be easy, right? So it's about balance, and it's about having more confidence in your life. Some of us, myself included, you know, I lack confidence in a couple of areas, and I'm learning to, you know, balance that out. And I feel like whatever you're lacking self-confidence in right now, it's about building on that area. It's about saying, you know what, as long as I'm happy with what I'm doing, as long as I believe in what I'm doing, it doesn't matter what anyone else says, because that's how I'm going to build my confidence up. Okay. So I like this little line here. It says, author of your current situation. So it's like reading a book, right? And putting all your thoughts down on that paper, and put all your thoughts down in that book, and then having everyone in the world hate it. But if you love it and you swear by it, even if you can only change one person's life with that book, you are still changing a life, right? So I feel like when you look over on your life, when you look over on the things that have happened to you, it's kind of being in this place where, you know, you are the author of your own story. You know, this is the only way I know how to explain it at the moment, because they're saying so much. But if you're in this place where you haven't had the easiest childhood, you know, you haven't had the greatest role models as parents, you know, whatever the situation is, it's like this doesn't have to be your final story. You can go right now and recreate a whole different story for your future. This doesn't have to be the end, guys. So if you're seeing 2222, it's like, trust. If you want a different story, you can rewrite it. And I'm not saying rewrite it because you can't go back and rewrite the beginning of it, but you can add to it. You know, you may have had a shitty past, but you know what? You can create the future that you want. The choice is yours. So you have to understand your role right now. You have to understand why you have gone through the things that you have in order to move you forward into what is for you. So keep the faith. That is for those that are seeing 2222. Okay. Oh, so okay. So before I go into 333, I wrote down that because this is interesting, I never heard this before. If you were seeing your birthday all over the place, okay? The angels want you to know this. You need to be true to who you are, and don't let anyone defer you from your path. That is what it means to see your birthday. So I thought that was really interesting, because I've never actually saw my birthday. But now I know it, that if I see my birthday, that's what it means. So again, if you are seeing your birthday, it says, the angels want you to know that you need to be true to who you are. Don't let anyone defer you from your path. Okay? So, 333. So, I have been seeing 333 a lot lately. And I'm understanding a bit better about this, because it is actually happening in my life. So when you see 333, it's about growing. It's about developing. It's about developing yourself, developing things that are happening around you. So from an example from me, it would be my business growing, right? It would be things that are happening in my life. So, sorry guys,
Did you know that binaural beats on YouTube might...
Sorry. Okay, so yeah. So things are expanding in my life and I'm climbing up the ladder. And that's what 333 is. It's things growing in your life. It's things growing within you. Climbing up the ladder. So I don't know if that means you guys are climbing up the ladder in your business or, just within yourself, but you're gaining something. And if it's not gaining something within yourself, it's gaining something around you. So 333 talks about expanding your knowledge, expanding where you're headed, using your imagination, using your creativity, thinking outside the box. So there's 333 for me is like a growing opportunity, like a growing number to say like all your hard work that you're doing right now is going to pay off. Like you're on the right track. Things are going to pay off. Keep moving forward. Keep being creative. Use your imagination. What's going to take you to the next level? What's going to grow you? What, like, you know what I mean? Like it's, if you're thinking of this as a relationship, it's like, know that this time apart from your partner is meant to teach you something. Maybe you need to do some more self-love or self-healing. And, if you are in a relationship, maybe it's about coming back together, and kind of talking about how you can grow as a couple. And if it's like business, then it's like, how can you move up in your company? How can you move up in your business? Like, what can you, I don't even know if it's what can you offer your business. I think it's more of, from a business standpoint, I definitely would feel like, how could you help your business? Like, how could you help the business grow? Yeah. But I think that the 333 is just about building. I just keep hearing building. So I feel like you're building up. It's kind of like you're changing. It's kind of like a change. It's kind of like you're growing, you're changing, you're leveling up, you're evolving. That sort of stuff is what's coming through. It's just, there's another word, but I can't even think of it. It's one of those nights, I guess, because I'm all over the place. But anyway, so yeah, that's what 333 is. It's, growth, it's expansion, it's building up, it's building yourself up, building your self-esteem up, building your confidence up. It's just, the angels are coming through and saying, like, you need to do this stuff. You need to go after your dreams. You need to work on your goals. You need to just continue moving forward, okay? So 444 is also a number that I've been seeing a lot of. So when you see 444, the angels want you to know that it's a safe number. The angels want you to know that they're coming through and saying, look, you're really, truly in safe hands. And I just got chills. So that's validation for me. We know and we have seen that you have gone through a really bad phase. We have seen you gone through a really shitty relationship, maybe a shitty connection. Maybe your family members haven't been nice. Your friends haven't been nice. Your job just sucks, whatever the case is. The angels are like, we're here for you. Okay? So 444, when you're seeing that number, the angels are saying, look, we just want you to know that you're not alone, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And for me, when I saw that, it was kind of like, wow. You know how many times you feel so alone, you feel like you have no one, and you feel like no matter how hard you try, it never seems to get better. So seeing that 444 was like, wow, like, I'm at that end of the light. Like, I've been through so many dark places, and I've been seeing 444 all the time. So it's kind of like, as I'm sitting here for myself, I'm like, wow, like, all those dark places that I was in, and I can finally breathe because the light's right there. Like, I've been seeing the light for a while. So the angels are just coming through and saying, like, there's a village here. A village. And when I wrote that down, I literally, like, had all these chills, and I could envision this village of angels behind me, like, just surrounding me. And it was such a beautiful feeling that I had. So if you're seeing 444, just envision angels all around you, because that's exactly what it is. Your angels are just coming through and saying, look, you may feel alone, but we need you to know that we are standing behind you, that we are here, that we are comforting you, that we are holding you, and that we are touching you. Okay? So they also want you to know to trust the timing. That's why I keep telling you guys, trust the timing, trust the process, and trust where you're headed. Stability and foundation are also coming through. So if you've been wanting to be more stable or trying to get more stable, it's all coming together as it's supposed to. If you're working on goals, visions, or reality, this to me means that continue to work on that, because you have so much angel support around you that you are going to go far. Okay, that's what I got from those. So yeah, so 555. If you're seeing 555, it means that you've got a lot of happiness coming in towards you, or you are in a happy place right now. Peace, love. It's kind of this next level feeling. So if you're like, Amy, I'm not feeling any of that, but I see 555, the angels are just coming through and saying like there's happiness on the way, there's peace on the way, there's love on the way. You're moving up, okay? You're stepping it up. It's time to prepare. You have a new wave of energy coming towards you. So even if you're feeling like I'm not feeling any of that, but I'm seeing that number all over the place, just know that there's transformation happening in your life right now. So it's time to release the old to embrace the new, because whatever you're going through right now, the angels are just saying, if you're seeing 555, it's a reminder that everything is temporary. Like nothing lasts forever. Okay. So 666, I know it's the devil number, but I didn't even go into that because I don't want that. If you want to look that up, go right ahead. But 666 says, reevaluate the situation, challenge your beliefs, balance, humidity, healer, compassion, teacher. 666 also talks about being out of balance. So just for those. And it says manage your time. So I really feel like there could be a situation which the angels are telling you, hey, like you need to reevaluate that. That might not be the greatest choice for you. That might not be the greatest thing for you. So keep yourself in a balance right now. Have compassion. You guys might feel like you want to help people, or you want to, be there for someone or something along that. Like you want to help people, you want to be there for people, you want to counsel people, whatever it is. Just know if you're seeing 666, it means that you can go into that. Like this is your validation that, if that's what you want to do, then go do something that's going to help someone else. Okay. So we have 777 says, release your fears, let go of control, find inner strength, on right path, and keep doing what you're doing. So 777 is a great number to get. It's definitely, again, means you're on the right path. It means that whatever doubts you have, whatever worries you have, whatever fears you have, that's an illusion. So I don't know if it's based on what someone has said to you, like, oh, you're never going to amount to anything, or whatever the case is. But Spirit says, like, when you see that number, just know that the answers are coming through and saying, like, you have the strength within you to keep going. So keep going without that fear, worry, and doubt, and just keep doing what you're doing, because you will get there. So number 888 says, flow in your life, manifestation, money, financial abundance, and alignment. So when you're seeing 888, it's money. It's you guys, winning the lottery, or getting a lump sum of money, or just, I want to say well off, because that was what was coming in my mind. But it's just being in this place where money might just be getting better for you. So allow that flow to come into your life, and allow that flow to happen. If you're seeing 999, it's a completion, a sign to move, a point of closure. So something is ending in your life with 999. But with, like, I always say this on my channel, with every ending comes a new beginning. So allow this ending to happen, because with this ending, the new beginning is going to take over, but in a good way. Okay, 000 is a new beginning. Fresh new starts, being one with the universe and creator's own destiny. So when you see 000, it means that you are in a place where the angels are coming through and saying, like, you have a chance to create your destiny. You have a chance to do what it is that you want to do. You have the chance with this fresh new start, this fresh new beginning, to do whatever drives you, to do whatever that passion is, to do whatever you're called to do, right? So if you're seeing 000, it's a new beginning. It's a fresh new start. So 1010 says, spiritual growth, keep calling upon the divine, and PowerPoint of spiritual development. So 1010 is spiritually growing, spiritually developing. So I don't know if that means like intuitively, maybe you're a tarot reader, maybe you're an empath, maybe you have been picking up things. Just keep working with that, especially if you want to start your own YouTube channel or adventure off in helping people. That could be the validation that you need to continue if you've been seeing that number. And last but not least, I have 1212, which is all about manifestation. It's all about goals, dreams, and purpose. So this just support from the angels. They're saying, you know what, this is the best time to stay positive. It's the best time to stay focused. And just know that, you know, you can manifest whatever you need in your life right now as long as you believe that you're worthy of it. So that is what I have for you guys. I don't know how it's going to resonate. I didn't mean for it to be so long of a video, but hopefully you guys can get something from that. Like I said, if you guys have different meanings, please put them in the comments. I want to make sure that everyone is getting the information they need. So if I missed something, again, put it down. If you have a different explanation or a different definition, if that's what you want to say. But I just took what I've been learning these past couple weeks when I've been doing my homework. So that's going to be my cheat list. So I can just keep looking at it when I keep seeing these repeated numbers until I get it on my brain. Because I'm a very visual person. I know that there is an actual word for being visual, but a lot of people like learn things like audio, but I'm a very visual learner, so I need to see it to recognize it and put it in my brain. So I'm going to put that on my wall with my other stuff behind me. So anyways, guys, I don't know how this is going to resonate with you guys, but hopefully it does. You guys take care. Sending you all love and light, and I'll see you guys again soon.